All right, welcome back to Music NFT Radio Podcast. We're here with another episode on NFT marketing. And guys, today we're going to talk about those tips, that knowledge, that information, and that alpha on how to build an organic community in Web3. NFT marketing is about so much more than just coming into Twitter Spaces and shilling your project or getting a big partnership with an influencer. It's really about building an organic community and connecting with collectors and artists and creatives and everybody in Web3 on a daily basis. So we're here to help everybody grow. We're here for the community. We're here to show love. And today on NFT marketing, we're having artists up to share just like we do every day. Come introduce yourself to the community, guys. If you're on YouTube right now or you're on podcast sites, give the video a like, a comment, subscribe to the Music NFT Radio podcast, and let's tap in. You can also tap in on the live show on Twitter every single day. So come over to Twitter Spaces where we're live right now. We're talking with the community. And today I want to talk about 5 tips for NFT marketing. So these are some of the most important tips for marketing your project and building a community here in Web3. And I just put it out as a Twitter thread yesterday. So we're going to go through the Twitter thread and just talk about some of these marketing tips. And yeah, we can just grow our community and support each other. So I pinned it up to the top, guys. Go up to the top, support these tips, give it a like, give it a retweet. We're just going to talk through them a little bit here on the Spaces, and it'll be some great content for everybody listening in on the podcast. And I think there's a little bit that everyone can learn. It's just a great reminder of some of the most important things you have to do to get your community out there, to market your NFTs, to build that organic following and that organic community around you and your project. So let's go, baby. Let's get it. So much love to everybody in here right now. If you're in the room, like and retweet. Go to the bottom right, hit that like button, hit that retweet. Let's get even more people into the community to hang out. Come share their NFTs with us. Come share in the projects. And let's dive into these marketing tips, guys. So these are 5 of the best tips for marketing. And if you guys aren't on Twitter Spaces yet, you got to come onto the live Twitter Spaces. It's the best way to sell your NFTs. It's the best way to build an organic community. And you got to know the basics like pinning your tweet to the top. So if anybody doesn't know how to pin their tweet to the top, I want to say this first because it's just so important, and I've been realizing we need to say it every single day. But if you don't know how to pin a tweet, guys, you need to make an amazing, amazing tweet that you can actually pin to the top and pin everywhere we go. So it's a perfect segue into our first marketing tip, which is to have a good pinned tweet. Guys, this is the most important tip for marketing your NFT. When people come to your page, they should see a pinned tweet that explains exactly what your project is all about, who you are. You know, you can look at my pinned tweet actually, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. You want to have bullet points. You want to have, explanations of who you are, and you want to be a little bit personable. Okay, so I'm pulling it up for the podcast listeners right now so they can actually see my pinned tweet. So if you look there on the YouTube podcast, people will be able to see the pinned tweet. It explains that it's a music NFT. It explains a little bit about my album. It explains a little bit about the utility, the supply, how many collectors we have, and some of the other features we have like Music NFT Radio. So it's truly an exciting thing and some exciting, alpha for how you can grow your community. You want to have an amazing pinned tweet. So guys, you don't have to have a lot of numbers and statistics like you see on the Dill pinned tweet. You just want to be personable. You just want to share a little bit about who you are and what inspires you. So don't feel like you need to have some numbers or some kind of crazy information to put there. It's just as valuable to put, that you love your dog, or that maybe you're a mom and you have a family, or, maybe you love going surfing, or maybe you love the cold. I don't know. Maybe you love coffee. I love coffee. So there's always people that are going to support you, and you just want to be personable in your pinned tweet. So again, don't feel pressure that you need to have some huge, amazing numbers to point to. Just be personable. And if you do have any statistics or links to your collection and all that type of stuff, make sure you're including that too. So that's marketing tip number 1, guys. Have a good pinned tweet. And if anyone doesn't know how to pin your tweet to the top in a Twitter Spaces, what you want to do for that is you go to the tweet that you made. Okay, so you make your great tweet, you pin it to your profile on Twitter so it's right at the top. And then you go into Twitter Spaces and you pin this tweet up everywhere you go when you share in Spaces. So to do that, you go to the tweet, And next to the like button, you'll see an up arrow. That's the share tweet button. You click the share tweet button when you're live on a space as a speaker, and you'll be able to pin it right up to the top. Everybody needs to know that. Guys, I might have just gotten rugged from a call coming in. Everybody needs to know that, guys. So go ahead and make sure you're pinning tweets to the top correctly. Make sure you know how to do that using the pin tweet button. So if you're here right now, shout out to you. Let's keep it moving. That was marketing tip number 1 about having a good tweet pin tweet. So pin it to your profile, pin it in spaces everywhere you go. Next is to join more Twitter spaces, guys. That's number 2. If you're here right now, you're here for NFT marketing, you're here to grow an organic community, and you guys got to be joining Twitter spaces constantly. So you're already on the right path if you're here now, but don't underestimate how much value you can get from being in all different Twitter spaces. So experiment with Twitter spaces, guys. Join spaces every day, make genuine connections. You're not going to sell an NFT every day, but you will make connections, you will grow your community. So that's what's important, guys. Focus on the long term, not just making sales every single day, but thinking about how being in the Twitter spaces constantly, people are going to get to know you, and they're going to come out to support you in the long term. So that's what we want to see, guys. That's what's super important here for Web3 NFT marketing. Keep coming on the Twitter spaces. So next up, guys, and this is a big one. It's a little bit of a task if you haven't ever done it before, but it's very worth it. And this is creating your own custom website. You know, every NFT project gets to the point where they've put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and it makes sense to have your own custom website. So, guys, it's not even too hard to create a website. You can go on Squarespace or Wix or one of the other website creators and easily create your own web experience. So, make a website for your NFTs, guys. If you want to step up to a professional level of NFT marketing, you can make your own website, and you really should. You know, every artist, every creator should be experienced in making their own website and learning how to design it. It's really not too hard. So step up your game and make a custom website for your NFTs. And even if you just make a basic one yourself, you can always upgrade it at a later point. So start out by making a website for your NFTs. It's very, very important, guys. So tap in and do that as well. Now, next up, that was tip number 3 about having a custom website. So a lot of people are going to be coming in, onboarding to your work, and get a really customized feel there through your own website. So next up, guys, is build community chats. Just like I always tell you guys to join my Discord, deilluminati.com. It's an amazing community, guys, where you can go tap into my Discord. You can join in. You can ask any questions that you have about NFTs, Web3, music, art, anything you might need. 24/7, we offer support in there. People can help you. People can answer your questions. We're super active in there. So, guys, go over to the Deluminati Discord. Look into my bio, deilluminati.com. I even have a custom website for my Discord, which is, pretty special. Nobody really has that. Most people are looking for discord.gg links, but I have a custom website for my Discord, guys. So join in. The link is in my bio at deilluminati.com. As you can see, everything's very easy to find. Links are right in my bio. So it's a very great onboarding experience. And guys, you want to onboard people into these chat rooms like you can have on Discord. So that's a great tip. And also, Twitter DM groups. Guys, super underrated. Twitter DM groups are where it's at. You can have a lot of people in Twitter DM groups, and you can send them tweets or send them Twitter spaces directly for everybody to join. So get into some Twitter DM groups. Start one for your own community. Add people in. You guys can add me into your Twitter DM groups and just get together a whole community of people in there where you can share your stuff. So guys, Twitter DM groups are super valuable, super underrated. You're going to want to get into some DM groups. You're going to be happy you did, because a lot of people make a lot of connections in Twitter DM groups. So, guys, show some love, show some support on the pinned tweet up at the top, guys. Retweet. We're talking about NFT marketing tips, and that was tip number 4, which is about having community chats such as Discord, such as Twitter DM groups, and also an honorable mention to Telegram. Some people do use Telegram, but I prefer Discord. So, anyway, next up, guys. Next up, we have the tip number 5, okay? So we're getting to the end of these 5 marketing tips, and tip number 5 is to tweet more. That's it. Tweet more. Guys, a lot of you do not tweet enough. You need to tweet more. Tweet all day. Try different strategies. Make engaging content that the community will support. Most people do not tweet enough. And make sure you also use other socials. I threw that in there, guys, because it's not just Twitter. You can also post on Instagram or do stuff on Instagram, TikTok, all these other platforms that are going to help you with your NFTs. Even Facebook and LinkedIn are possibilities for selling more NFTs and building your community organically. So, guys, tap in there. Twitter is the best, I think, but you can also tap in on some of these other communities that are going to be really helpful. So, don't underestimate using Instagram. Don't underestimate using TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever other platform you might use. So, much love to you. If you're listening in, that was tip number 5, which is to tweet more, engage more, and get active on other socials, guys. So that's 5 tips about NFT marketing for the whole community. And hopefully you guys can use some of those to your advantage. I think we covered most of the important things here for marketing your NFTs in Web3. So if you agree, or if you have something to add, go leave a like, leave a retweet, leave a comment on the thread up above. Please hit that retweet button and help get this thread out there for more people to see, because it's a great and a helpful reminder. Even if you already know about NFT marketing, it's a great reminder for your community and for yourself of some of the most important things. So yeah, guys, this was pretty cool to explore some content, and especially to make it available on the Music NFT Radio podcast, which we've been doing more and more, just trying to get super active over there. I think this is our 30th episode, so we're definitely getting up there with a lot of episodes, a lot of amazing content that we're making. And the NFT marketing is my latest and greatest new show that we're doing every day on Twitter Spaces. So I really want to talk about valuable marketing content, tips, information that's going to help others to succeed. Because like I always say, guys, building your community is important. Building an organic fan base and supporters is important. But ultimately, we want to help the artists and creatives make more NFT sales. So guys, it's not just about NFT marketing. It's also about helping you guys make more sales in the community and build up your collectors. So much love to you. If you're listening in, I do want to give a chance to some of the community to come up and share with us. Tell us about some of your marketing tips, or give some feedback. If you read through the thread that we have above and you enjoyed what you're seeing, tell us some of your feedback. If any of those points stand out to you, I want to hear what they are. And if you have anything additional that you want to suggest, please go ahead and tell us. So yeah, let's get to some people that are here on the stage. Let's hear from them. Who's got some ideas, feedback, or some love to share with the community? Let's go first to Yessica, because I see her throwing some emojis there. What's up, Yessica?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the alpha, Dale. And I would like to add one of the ways that you can also have engagement is retweet someone else's art or tweets and try to use the hashtag that is on tendency, because sometimes we are like, well, if I do that, my feedback is going to look like a lot of stuff, but my stuff is not going to get shown. But the thing is, like, sometimes it's even better for you because that way the community see that you are a real value to the NFT community because you are really putting something else besides yourself. So don't be afraid to share as much as you can. The things that you like, of course, because that way the community is going to see that you really do something else besides putting yourself out there to get sales. I've been doing that for the many, many months that I've been here on the spaces, and it's working. You have to be patient, like Dale is telling you. You might not get sales every single day, but don't be discouraged. Just do the little things that you have to do daily, and the universe is going to give you an answer. Thank you very much, as always, for the space, Dale.
Of course. Thank you, Jessica. And we're always happy to have you here. And that's a great, great tip and a great bit of feedback for everybody is to, share some information, share some tweets, whether it's sharing someone's art or sharing someone else's tweet, retweeting it. It's always a great way to continue expanding your community and support others at the same time. So, love that tip, Jessica. Thank you so much for sharing. We're happy to have you here every day supporting the community.
Much love to you, Dale. Thank you.
So Let's go. Let's go. We love it. So let's hear from some others as well. We got Jane in the building. Jane, we're always happy to have you here coming back every day. And you've been selling a lot of NFTs on the show as well. So you've been doing a great job with your NFT marketing and strategies. So, yeah, what did you think of the list? Do you have anything else that you want to share or anything you want to add?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Um, well, I guess I need to work on tweeting more, so I'm gonna do that. And I need to redo my pinned tweet because I don't. I looked at yours and it's like really well written and like visually it looks good. I like how you did the spaces and the emojis and stuff, and so I need to like upgrade my pin tweet. I'll try to. I'm gonna do that today. I'm not gonna try. I'm going to do that today. And I get I don't have a website, so I get what's the name of that website you said to make your website?
Yeah, Wix is a good one. I like Wix a lot. Squarespace is another one that's pretty good. So Wix, Wix,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna
It's pretty
look.
easy to
Try to do
use,
that.
like pretty easy to use, like drag and drop, kind of like Canva, if you use that, or PowerPoint even. Just kind of drag and drop, and you can add different stuff on there. So it's pretty easy. It might take a little bit to get the hang of, but I'm sure you could make an amazing website for yourself, and it would just bring a customized feel, and that's great. The same thing about the pinned tweet. When you get your pinned tweet right, it can really show off your collection in the best way possible. So that's great, and I don't think you'll have any problem doing either of them. I think everybody just needs a couple tips and a reminder, and some examples that help them see the way, right? So that's what we got. Everything here, we got everything you need, and it's totally free. And anyone can check out some of these examples and step up their marketing game. And that's the whole idea, We can help everybody step up their game, marketing their art, marketing their NFTs, and get more sales. So yeah, that's what we want to do, Jane. Always a pleasure to have you in here, and much love to you. So let's hear from some new people as well. Let's hear if anyone's got a little more feedback. Let's see, tax write-off. Are you there, my man? All right, well, let's go to Nerd. Nerd, are you there, my friend?
Yeah, Del, thank you for good information, and I go like five of your recommendation, and all of them has been done by nerds, by the way. And I have some other recommendation for if you let me. First of all, I want to like pay attention for the security. If you are a developer, if you are a creator NFT, make sure you know your security, and make sure you are the responsible for your security. This is very important. And second thing is, after you do these five of things, start educate your community. So this is also a very important thing, because if your community hacked, or if your community don't know how to buy your NFT, it will also very struggling point. So maybe you know how to buy it, maybe you know how to mint it, maybe you know all the things, but the ordinary people, the Web3 is very new to all of us, right? So help them how to mint it, help them how to buy it, and help them to the how to flip it. You are doing right now, Bill, doing these all things. So this is my recommendations. Thank you.
Let's go, nerd. Appreciate that, man. That's some great recommendation, especially educating the community and focusing on educating your people on how to buy and sell and trade NFTs is super super important and a little bit underrated. A lot of people think they can just drop NFTs on the blockchain and everyone's going to buy them like crazy, but you really do need to educate your community, not only educate them how to use the blockchain, but educate them why they should buy NFTs, and then, like you said, how to buy, sell, trade, and flip them. So there's a lot of levels to the education there, and people really need to understand the long-term vision for NFTs. Otherwise they're just gonna buy it, and they're gonna see the price go up a little bit, and they're gonna sell right out. But they got to understand the long-term vision and about holding the NFTs for things like staking and other use cases that are going to be super valuable here in the Web3 community. So, yeah, that's what it's all about, my friend. And I think we're going to see more and more growth here in Web3. And thank you for your feedback. I think, Nerd, that's a great recommendation that should be on the list too, is to educate your community. Education is so, so important. So shout out to you, Nerd. Let's go, everybody. Well, we're tuning in and we're recording a live podcast right now for the Music NFT Radio podcast. We just went over 5 tips for NFT marketing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 5 tips. They're pinned up to the top. Please give it a like and give it a retweet as well to help more people out with their NFT marketing here in Web3. And again, I'm just trying to create some valuable content for the podcast and for the community so that people can tap into these moments in time where we're recording what we do here every single day. We're hanging out with the community, and it just gives people some great content. So really, I'm focusing on some introductory videos for NFT marketing to help people get a little hang on their marketing. And from there, we're just going to really continue showing people what we do on an everyday basis. But it's always nice to give a little bit of a topic to the video. So, this video topic is going to be 5 tips for NFT marketing, right? And how to sell NFTs. That's what really we're doing here is we're helping you guys sell more NFTs every single day. So, yeah, let's get back to it, guys. The whole community is welcome. Come up, introduce yourself, tell us about what you're working on. If you have any feedback about the marketing tips or you want to say anything on the tips for marketing, we're more than happy to hear about that as well. So we got our friend It's Time on the stage. He's a whale, he's a big collector, and he's a legend too. So It's Time. What's up, my friend? I know you're just tapping in, but we're doing some of the NFT marketing tips here, and we're recording the live podcast. So always a pleasure to have you, bro.
Much love, Dill. Yeah, just waking up, getting my coffee, getting everything going around. But yeah, I heard y'all was talking about marketing and whatnot, and I got a slide through for you. But yeah, I guess one of the things that I wanted to bring up when it comes to marketing your project and whatnot is making sure you have easy access to your consumers, create value for them, and then find a way to market yourself to other communities because we're a big community here. So even if you have your own little community, there's nothing wrong with reaching out to another community that you can do something with. Then also looking at some scalability in your project. I mean, like, I'm out here supporting every one of our one artist that I can support and everything like that, but I want to see people create businesses, even if you're just an artist. There's no reason that you can't go put yourself out in some galleries or, go get yourself signed in with the city to do some artwork for them. So, I want people to be really innovative in the space and think about what they can do outside of the space for the space. And always be proactive. If you're not out here making sure that you're on top of what's going on with everything, keeping up with how things are moving. In that sense, making sure you got a website up, making sure you're helping out other activists, making sure where the community is moving, because it's not just you out here. And keep it simple. You're getting up there to talk to 50 to 100 people for 30 seconds to a minute. You don't want to lose their attention. You got to keep it simple. Have a good objective for the people that really get interested in your project and want to see how much farther it can go. You always have that on the back end for them.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's really important to just make genuine connections out here and really get to know people in the community. And you're doing a great job with that, my friend, as an artist who's just coming into the space and finding your way. You've really managed to connect with a lot of people genuinely here in Web3. And another one that you got right that, it could even be included on the list. I didn't write it there, but you collect from other people too. And collecting from other people is one of the best marketing tips out there. I mean, start collecting from others, start supporting others, and see what happens. You'll get a lot of support back in return. So, that could even be added to the list as well. Some great recommendations coming out of this conversation. Education is super important, as well as some of these other things. So, that's what it's about, guys. We gotta really pay attention to all these different ways that you can bring in the community and market your NFTs. It's so much more than just shilling your art constantly. It's about all the different strategies that are gonna attract people into the project. So much love. It's time. Thank you for coming up, my friend. And I know you're doing great things here in Web3. So keep collecting, keep supporting others, keep educating the community. It's Time also does that. I constantly hear new people coming up saying It's Time helped me or helped on board. So, when you get supported, turn right around and support others. That's what It's Time did, and that's what so many of us do here in the community. I buy so many NFTs here from the whole community. So, guys, we're still talking about a few tips for NFT marketing. Go up to the top, like and retweet the thread. We're trying to help everybody get on top of their NFT marketing and get a few tips that are going to help them grow the community. So, guys, it's pretty exciting stuff. We're using the music NFT radio technology, exclusive technology, to record these live podcasts for music NFT radio. So, we're live on YouTube, all podcast sites. You're going to see this recording. And we're really going to help a lot of people with NFT marketing and tips for the long term. So even if you don't catch us live on the Twitter space right here, people will be tuning in on YouTube and they'll be hearing all of you guys and this conversation right here and hearing your perspective for years to come. So I'm trying to get the best content out there with the Music NFT Radio podcast. Let's hear from a few more people, guys. Let us know. What do you think about these NFT marketing tips? What do you see pinned above? Tell us if any of them resonate with you or if you have some tips of your own. I see NerdHead. You had a hand up. What's up, Nerd?
I just want to ask you, and it's time. What exactly scalability for NFTs? What's your Do you have any examples for that
I can.
or suggestions?
Yeah, my bad, nerd. Yeah, I got you. Okay, so think about it like this. I'm an artist. I mean, like, I can create art and whatnot, but why do I create my art? Because I love a product that I fully stand behind, that I'm able to produce for people, or, I can, provide them some help, education with that, idea in mind. So I know you do the STEM stuff. Maybe finding a way to, get it implemented in schools that work with the STEM technologies or some, that's what I mean by scalability, bringing it out into the real world so people can see the use of the NFT, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's a great piece of feedback. It's Time, and I like how you actually applied it for Nerd's project. But yeah, I think there's a lot of ways to scale the community, my friend, and we're just gonna have to do a lot more education, a lot more bringing people in, and make onboarding a lot easier for the community. And that's what we're trying to do here with the Twitter Spaces, and by creating stuff like these podcasts that are gonna be here for the rest of time to help people onboard into Web3. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, and I want to keep it moving and keep talking about marketing or hear from some new people as well. So, guys, come up, introduce yourself to the community, tell us about what you're working on. We are recording a live podcast right now, so if you want to give some tips about marketing or some things that have helped you, or just give a question or feedback, anything is welcome, guys. Come up, ask a question, come up, give a marketing tip. Let us know if you resonate with any of the tips up above, and like and retweet the thread. Let's get some more people checking out the thread so they can have the support they deserve and they can step up their marketing here in Web3 and NFTs. So that's the alpha, baby. Do not miss it. NFT marketing is super important. We want to help you guys make more sales. We want to help you guys find more collectors. We want to help you guys grow here in Web3. So retweet the NFT tips for marketing up at the top. And next up, let's hear from Elina. She's in the space. It's been a little bit. Elina, it's good to see you. How you doing?
Hello, hello, hi. I actually came just to say hi. Yeah, it's been a while we've talked to you. I think a week already or something, yeah. And I was on vacation like for 5 days with limited internet, so no spaces, no chilling, no chilling. It was so cool reloading, and I'm fresh and refilled and energized and yeah, ready for action. What's up with you? What's new?
Awesome. Welcome to this space, Elina. We're doing great. Just grinding like always, working on some new stuff, new content. We have the Music NFT radio podcast and other great stuff that I've been just grinding on, trying to do something special here in Web3. So, yeah, we were just talking about some NFT tips for marketing. And I know you sell a lot of NFTs here on the community and in the shows every day. So, you've done such a great job of building out your collections, and we're happy to support you. So good stuff, Elina. If you want to introduce it to the community or just say any tips that have worked for you about marketing, go ahead.
Yeah, maybe just a couple of words. So for those who don't know, my name is Elina. I'm a digital artist from Ukraine, and in NFTs, I'm already for, let me say, 14 months or 15, yeah, 15 months already. So more than a year, I survived. I'm still here. I didn't give up. I lost money a couple of times. My wallet was drained as well, so I have all type of experience, and I have sales, yeah, around if count all the editions and everything, maybe like 500 sales. So yeah, I think it's not bad, and for one-on-one artists mostly. And tips, what tips can I give? I am, for those who know, for those who follow me, can see that I'm almost on every possible marketplace. I'm not just stuck in with one place. I'm trying different cryptos. I'm trying different platforms because you never know where you can find your collector. That's that's important, Don't just start with Foundation or OpenSea or Solana, whatever. Try everything, but be very careful, of course. Check everything. Don't trust every person. Don't trust suspicious links and suspicious collectors, so-called collectors who say, "Oh, I love your NFTs and I want to buy all, just send me something." No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about. And yeah, and supporting is important. If you think that you are just sitting and waiting that some people will buy your stuff, yeah, probably they will. But if you will never invest back, then I think you'll definitely drown. No success without investment, no success without supporting other artists. Because you're artist yourself, you should know how the feeling, what's the feeling when somebody is buying from you. And yeah, I even enjoy more buying, I think I bought almost the same equivalence as I sold. So yeah, 50-50, and it's great feeling. And I think that's my formula of success. Let's say like that. What do you think, Dale?
Awesome, Alina. Well, we're always happy to have you here, and that's some great feedback for the community. So it's great to hear a little bit about your story too, so that people on the podcast, they can hear that there's real artists in here that are grinding every day and making sales for the community. So shout out to you, Alina. Stick around. We're gonna get back to sharing and talking more about the project soon. But right now, we're just finishing up the podcast recording. So shout out to everybody who's in here right now. It's been an amazing day, and we're talking about some NFT tips for marketing and some NFT strategies that will help you grow your community. So let's go, guys. These have been 5 tips for NFT marketing. I hope you guys found a lot of value in it, especially if you're listening in on the Music NFT Radio podcast. Thanks for tuning in. So if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're on podcast sites, just subscribe to our podcast, Music NFT Radio. We're on all podcast sites, guys. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere that you go look, you can find Music NFT radios. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts or listen to music, you'll find Music NFT radio. So go tap in with some of what we're doing, some of what we're building here. If anyone else wants to give a little bit of feedback about the 5 tips or say something that was relatable to them before we close up, you can go ahead and you can let us know. We'll let everybody give a chance. So if there's anybody new out there who wants to say something about the marketing tips or the strategies, we can have you up. So yeah, come on up and let us know if you want to say quick, just a couple words of feedback about it before we close up the show. We love giving new people an opportunity. So we have XAS Steve Sass. Is that how you say it? All right. Well, my man. Thanks for coming up. Guys, appreciate everybody in here for being here today. Shout out to you. Make sure you're following Music NFT Radio. Make sure you're following Dill. What's up, Zas? XAS?
Hello, good evening all. It's evening from my time.
All right.
Um,
Welcome to the stage, my friend.
I want to give a big shout out to everybody and big shout out to you also for the opportunity.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming up, bro. Appreciate you and much love. And before we get on to hear more about
Yeah.
your work, I just want to hold on a minute. Well, before we get on to hear about your work, my friend, we're just going to go ahead and close up the podcast. So, shout out to everybody who's in here right now. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, come on to the NFT marketing show every single day on Twitter Spaces. Join in with what we're doing, become a part of the community. We want to see you over there live on Twitter. So, whether you're on the podcast sites or whether you're live on Twitter now, thank you for being here and keep tapping in. We'll have some more amazing content coming, guys. Find everything at musicnftradio.com and we'll tap in with you guys again soon. So, much love. Much love. Let's get it, everybody. Retweet the space. If you're here right now, go to the bottom right and retweet the room. Join the Dilluminati Discord. If you're not in the Discord yet, you guys got to hop in over there and join the Discord. Join the amazing community that we're building. And much love to you if you're here right now. Thanks for being here. So let's go. Let's go. Let's keep the room moving and grooving.